Okay, guys, it's already put back together. A couple things. I had no idea where this came from. Something, maybe transporting the motor back. It leaked. I cleaned it well, and it came out nice, like the backrest there. And it just keeps coming out like this. So it must have been some oil or something stuck in, keeps seeping out of the cardboard. I'm hoping. Can't think of anything else it would be. Maybe the windshield, rear window wiper motor leaking or something. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, so I put it all back together, and obviously not before testing it, and it works. So after, feels silly once again waiting so long to repair these cables, but actually, I had to do a little research, and thankfully people like Terry and many others explained to me that there are cables in there, and they're the same in the first and second gen. What I noticed, if you look on the video, you'll see, or even the pictures of when I brought those cables home, there is one difference, and I'm not sure if they just came off or what's going on. I don't think so. These cables in the first gen have no seal, no rubber seal on here, right here. Okay, so, and what I also noticed is it's a smaller diameter, almost like it's a smaller diameter plastic here, and in here as well. I mean, you could barely fit the cable in there, and so I think what they did to seal it was a little bit of this stuff on the cable itself. See? It's rubber, actually, on the cable. Now, on the second gen 4Runners, the back, they must have tested them 300,000 times and found out that, oh crap, they bind up. So, this is the one that, on this side that wasn't really messed up, but I replaced it anyway. The other one moved a little better. But anyway, this is rubber as well, see? So the cable is coated in rubber all the way through, whereas on the second gen ones, it's not. It's a rubber seal right here. And the rubber seal tightens around the cable, and that way I guess they found that it would bind less when the rust started to build up underneath or around this rubberized coating on the cable. So that's different. Alright, so I replaced both the cables. There they are. Those are my original cables. I'm going to go back in here at one point and get some of this foam, like new, and put it around the cable and I guess tape it in a couple spots. And wow, man, look, just working on this. That's how dirty it was inside of there. So I've cleaned everything up really well, and I greased all the parts that I showed you in the last video. And so now, instead of having a barely shutting tailgate on this side and never latching and locking on this side, it wouldn't even latch, let alone lock. So now, it closes all the way. I'm my own hero. Just kidding. Again, thanks Terry and everybody. You can see for yourself. It's locked. So, sealed tight. And again, it unlocks easily, and with everything lubed, it's amazing. So, it latches each time. I don't have to force it. I remember now, thinking back, that I had to push it really tight and then snap, it would finally shut. Eventually the cable just froze up, and you can see on the one that was binding really badly, I believe it was this one, right here. Probably can't see, but inside of here, there is actually rusting right through that rubberized portion of the cable. I'm going to try and pull it out a little further. Hold on. There you can see it. Okay? I'm not sure if you can see the rust. Not very much light here, but there's rust on there. So now you can see on my finger a little bit of rust there. And it's rusted all the way around there. You can see where I didn't wipe. Now it turns black, and so these get rusted and bound up inside, and the second gen ones don't, and I believe it's because it's a rubberized coating that seals right around the cable, but it's soft enough yet firm at the tip, but it's soft enough to allow this to slide in and out. Now this is completely bound. Doesn't matter how much I lubed it, like Terry said. So my recommendation to anybody that has them starting to stick at all is get rid of these things and replace them with second-gen 4Runner tailgate cables, latch cables that control the handle here to both sides. So now I have a locking tailgate. The next thing I'm going to do, one of them, I have many things I'm going to do, including some LED lights, but a buddy of mine told me about a trick that you take this, and instead of dealing with the washer here, I think what he did was he pulled this out, and he slid a bicycle tube down it, and he cut it at the spot where it needed to be cut, but he slid a bicycle tube, the right size, down around that, and put it back up, closed the tailgate to test it, and the rattling stopped. So I had trouble, at least with this one. Man, they are frozen in there. And yes, I know I don't have any rust and all that, but there are some spots that do, and ones that get exposed to weather a little bit and stuff. So, and this is one of those spots. This is not sealed. The seal is beyond that. Seal's right here. So this is exposed to the elements all the time. And then this is the keeper that stops the latch from going any further into the metal. So I'm going to probably try that if I can get this loose. Just break this free and then put a piece of bicycle tubing on here and see if it quiets it up. Because, man, on the trail it is one thing to have creaks and all that stuff, like creak, creak, little squeaks and stuff. It's 25 years old, but this is preventable. And I know part of it is this one's not as bad. You can see. This one is terrible. That's where all my noise is coming from. And there's a washer here, a washer in here, and then a washer here. I think they're supposed to be. But either way, it's loose and driving me nuts. So I think, yeah, this one as well is gone. So and this one's not adjustable. So you have to replace these washers. There's like nylon washers. I'm not sure if you can see them here. Yeah. So mine are still there. I guess with most of them they're never there. But that one for some reason makes a lot more noise. I'm going to have to see if I can adjust this a little bit. I'm not sure if the adjustment would be here to allow the tailgate to close a little more on one side, etc. So I'll figure it out and I'll report back. But anyway, first gen 4Runner tailgate fix. Go out and get yourself some second gen cables because they work. It's closed up nicely now. Alright, thanks guys.